Okay, so have you ever just like thought about something you really wanted and then like, boom, it happened?
Oh, yeah, totally. I think we've all had those moments, right? Where it's like, wow, did I just will that into existence?
It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So today we're doing a deep dive on this whole manifestation thing. That idea that you can basically think your way to whatever you want.
It's definitely a popular concept these days, right? It's everywhere.
Yeah, like it's all over social media and you see all these like gurus and influencers talking about it. So we found this short video clip that promises like this 3-step guide to manifesting your dream life. And it's got me wondering like, does this stuff actually work or is it all just hype?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, on the surface, it kind of sounds like magic, right? You just like think about something and poof, it appears.
Exactly. But the video makes it sound like it's more than that.
Yeah.
Like there's actually a process to it. So they lay out these 3 steps, right? And the first one is all about clarity.
Okay, so get really clear on what you want.
Yep. They say like, write down your desire like it's already yours. So basically act as if you already have it.
I see. So it's about shifting your mindset from wanting to having.
Right. Then step 2 is where it gets interesting. It's all about feeling it.
Okay.
Feeling it, like visualizing your dream coming true. They say, like, close your eyes, really picture it, feel the emotions you would feel if you already had it.
So it's like creating a mental movie of your desired reality.
Exactly. And then the final step is where things get a little, well, I don't know.
A little what?
Woo!
Hey.
Like out there.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
So step 3 is let go. Like basically trust that the universe has got your back.
Trust the universe. That's where a lot of people might get skeptical.
Yeah, and they even talk about taking inspired action, which, like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, it's a bit vague, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So I'm curious from, like, a psychological perspective, what do you make of these 3 steps?
Well, actually, there's some interesting science behind each one. For example, that first step about writing down your goals. It's not just about putting it on paper.
Right. It's got to be more than that.
Research has shown that when you write down your goals, it actually activates certain parts of your brain.
Really? Like which parts?
Parts that are associated with commitment and action planning. So it's like you're sending a signal to your brain saying, hey, this is important, let's make this happen.
So it's not just wishful thinking, there's actual brain activity involved.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's that second step about visualization, which might sound a bit out there, but think about athletes, right? They use visualization all the time.
Yeah, like to mentally rehearse their performance?
Exactly. And studies have shown that visualization can actually improve performance. It's like you're creating a mental blueprint for your brain to follow.
So it's like if you can see it, you're more likely to achieve it.
Right. And it also helps to strengthen your belief that it's possible.
Interesting. But what about that third step, the whole trust the universe thing? How does that fit in?
Well, that's where things get a bit more philosophical. It's about surrendering control and having faith that things will work out.
But doesn't that contradict the whole taking action thing?
Not necessarily. I think it's more about being open to opportunities that may come your way and trusting your intuition.
Okay, so it's not just sitting back and waiting for things to fall into your lap.
Yeah.
You still got to put in the work.
Right. And that's where that inspired action idea comes in. It's about taking action that feels aligned with your goals and your values.
So maybe it's about recognizing those moments where things just seem to fall into place, like those synchronicities that people talk about.
Exactly. It's about being in the flow and following your intuition.
I can see that. And the video also talks a lot about this concept of alignment. Like, what exactly are we trying to align here?
Well, I think it's about aligning your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions with your goals.
So basically making sure everything is pointing in the same direction.
Right. It's about creating a sense of inner harmony and coherence.
Okay, so it's not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about actually embodying those thoughts in your actions.
Exactly. And it's also about aligning yourself with the right people, the right opportunities, the right resources.
So it's like creating a supportive environment for your goals to flourish.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And speaking of support, the video ends with this call to action where they encourage viewers to share what they're manifesting.
Oh, yeah, like in the comment section.
Exactly. And I think that social aspect is really interesting because it creates a sense of community and accountability.
Right, like you're more likely to follow through if you've shared your goals with others.
And it also creates this positive feedback loop, right? Where you see other people manifesting their dreams and it reinforces your own belief that it's possible.
So it's like a collective manifestation party.
I like that. So what do you think about this whole manifestation thing now that we've taken a deep dive into it?
Honestly, I'm still a bit skeptical about the whole trust the universe aspect, but I do think there's something to be said for the power of positive thinking and setting clear intentions.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's important to approach it with a healthy dose of realism. It's not a magic wand. But if you combine those mindset techniques with concrete action and a bit of openness to opportunities, I think it can be a powerful tool for creating the life you want.
Well said. And who knows, maybe we'll both manifest something amazing after this conversation.
Maybe we already have. So for our listeners out there, what's one thing you'd like to manifest in your life? And what's one small step you can take today to start moving towards that goal?
That's something to think about. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Yeah.
And until next time, keep those intentions high and those actions aligned.
And who knows, maybe the universe will surprise you.